CAM is about addressing the country's increasing road fatalities with a different approach. There's a lot of awareness programs going on, but the number of road accidents keep on increasing over the years, and that is a fact. So, this is what CAM is trying to address. Addressing the problem with a different approach, because if you want a different result, then we must approach things differently. So let's talk about what is CAM. This is an initiative with the communities in Batu Kawan Industrial Park with the endorsement from the Penang State. USM has partnered with Bonsui Honda to spearhead a pilot project on addressing the high fatality rates among motorcycle riders in Penang. This project aims on making the road safer for motorcycle riders and is aligned to Penang State Road Safety Strategic Plan at addressing one of the identified pillars, which is making the road safer for motorcycles. This project will also address the Penang 2030 vision, specifically in 2 of the 4 themes that the state have outlined. First is to enhance the quality of life of Penangites because road safety is a public safety, as outlined in theme number 1. Then CAM's project is focused on localizing the road safety initiative, and this will strengthen the civic participation among the community, which is the 3rd theme of the Penang 2030 vision. Now, this project is a USM project with the aim to provide a safer commuting environment for motorcycles. We focus on motorcyclists because motorcycle users constitute 61% of fatalities on the road nationally. And for Penang, the rate is higher at 81%, and we are at number 3 in the country. So you imagine the consequence and the impact of the project if we do it right, how the other state will be able to learn from the outcome of this project. I came to propose this project after many years of working with Perkeso as a training provider. I'm a trainer with Perkeso on commuting accident, and one of the main concerns that Perkeso always raise and still have is the compensation is almost going over their total contribution. In response to this, they put money and funding for prevention initiative and programs. The programs and initiatives are to encourage more awareness towards commuting accident in workplaces. Perkeso play the role of an agency that provides social security for the workers, lead initiative in promoting safety at workplaces, and provide training and support to employers in managing commuting accident. And in exchange, employers are expected to give their commitment in providing safer workplaces to their workers. However, with regard to commuting accident, employers keep on offering awareness programs to address commuting accident among workers. So despite of the initiative put by Perkeso as well as employers, the compensation contribution keep on expanding, and this chart on compensation includes the amount paid for the different types of injury, industrial and commuting. If we look at the bar chart here, I'd like you to focus on the yellow component, as this is referring to the permanent disablement benefit, which is amounting to 500 million ringgit Malaysia for the year 2016, an increment of 30 million from 2015. And when we talk about permanent disablement, that means almost no probability to return to your current work for the worker, or rehabilitation will take a longer time, and it is costly to the country and also Perkeso. And when we look at the data from Perkeso comparing the absolute number of commuting accident and industrial accident over the years, commuting accident keeps on showing an upward trend, when industrial accident is showing a downward trend, almost half from 10 years ago. There is a downward trend for industrial accident because industrial accident is regulated, and DOSH requires industries to conduct an investigation when accident involve fatality or an MC of more than 4 days of leave. Unlike industrial accident, the monitoring of commuting accident at company level is voluntary. Now that come to my engagement with Bonsui Honda. Bonsui Honda has been doing safety riding trainings to communities, and I come to understand that they had been monitoring their traffic accident within their company. They have been doing this for more than 5 years, and they have developed a system and a process which they use to monitor and analyze their traffic accident data, so they can actually put in specific intervention from the traffic accident analysis. So Bonsi Honda have agreed to share this know-how and the tools with the participants in the project. So now we are working together to refine the manuals for trainings so that we can actually provide trainings to the other companies in the community of Batu Kawan, passing the know-how to manage a safe commuting, just like what we have for OSH management system. Currently, we don't have commuting management system in place, and this is what we want to develop in camps. For companies, their employees must be safe and healthy workers because they are important for the productivity, and you need a safe and conducive business environment to operate productively. But when we look at the man days loss due to workplace accident recorded by Perkeso, again, the average among claimants for Perkeso is 59 days per year. And for Malaysian roads, WHO reported in the Bloomberg that Malaysia comes at number 3 globally and among ASEAN countries after Thailand and Vietnam with having a risk road condition. Singapore is the only ASEAN country with a single-digit fatality rate per 100,000 of their people. Now for the state, supporting employers on the initiative is important because business provide employment opportunities for the state rakyat and contribute towards the progressive development of the state. To the state, Perkeso helps them with providing a social security net for the rakyat and also help to cover the medical costs that, if not, will be borne solely by the Ministry of Health. This includes all the rehab costs and medical bills if workers encounter this unforgiving situation. For Perkeso, what they are aiming for will be a legislation change. We want that the commuting accident to be treated equally as industrial accident. Thus, with all this interconnectivity presented by the different parties on the issue of commuting accident, we present the CAMS framework.